Hi everyone, it's Cherry Enchantress, and I'm here with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for September 30th, if you're watching in real time, for Friday, September 30th. I can't believe it already. I sang Wake Me Up when September's done, and it's done now. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gearing up for Halloween, so I'm pulling out all my spooky and Halloweeny themed decks, and here we have the Terror Tarot. Say that fast 3 times, or just once. I mean, Terror Tarot. And it's just a major arcana deck, but I really like it. It's very beautifully drawn. The book the binding kind of fell apart, or some of the pages fell out, so be aware of that if you ever get this deck, or if you already have it. The backing is so pretty. Look how cute it is. Okay, so let's shuffle it and take from the top. I colored the edge in black myself. It's got this nice texture, spongy. I like it. It's kind of spongy. It's very well made, but it's very little. Okay, let's take off the top. So it's Major Arcana. It's going to be more of a universal, higher theme. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune, nice. Intemperance. This makes me think of those statues in Doctor Who. And the World. Okay. The World is a good card, but here it's a little suspicious. So let's zoom in and see what we get. So let me tell you a little bit about their reimagining. I feel my energy feeling a divine timing coming through, and also Mercury retrograde shifting into starting to slow down and then shift gears, basically like a shifting of gears is the energy I'm getting. And what they're saying is that it's a Gothic tower adorned with various carvings and statues that hold great significance. The hands of the clock strikes 3 a.m., the witching hour, signaling peak paranormal activity. Also, you guys, I don't know why, but I've been stumbling upon Tesla, little meditation stuff for Tesla and Nikola Tesla, and Jake Ducey has his own version of Nikola Tesla's 369 number meditation manifestation, and I'm totally going to try it, and I'm going to pass it on to you guys too. It's really cool little ritual that you can try every day for just 9 days and see if it works. So that's what you do, or maybe you do something like that where you're starting some kind of interesting ritual. This clock and the hands. So the hands of the clock are striking 3, and they are tipped with alchemical symbols for water, salt, mercury, and sulfur, representing 4 elements: water, earth, air, and fire, and these are essential to the balance of life. They're held within the confines of the physical realm, and the outlines here by the clock's perimeter, and beyond the face lies the metaphysical realm and the figures that symbolize its various facets. And it just goes on to tell you the reasoning and the description behind the drawing, and it's really, really cool. And the 4 corners outside the wheel show the cherub, the eagle, the lion, and the bull, which are the four big signs of the universe. Also the world has that. So it's like there could be something fixed, something predestined, some kind of predestined fortune coming to fruition for you. It may require a bit of patience, calm and moderation, and so this particular angel, she's a crying angel. I'm curious to see why she's crying. The Temperance Angel. What's wrong, Temperance Angel? Why are you crying? Let's see. It's interesting that it comes right after the devil. You know, devil is overindulgent. So there could be this, oh, mea culpa moment where, okay, now I have to straighten things up. But this is definitely about patience and parity, and it's the major theme of temperance. It's about unification and dualities within yourself and within life, and a harmonious balance. So, this androgynous angel acts both as a statue and as a fountain, and it stands fixed and immovable. See, this fixed energy, and yet the water circulates through it. And this symbolizes the importance of staying grounded, but allowing ourselves to go with the flow of life. The this the gender is not important here with this person, whoever it is, and it's not a person. I feel like it's like a guardian angel or some kind of protective energy around you, and it represents spiritual presence. And so the reason why it's crying has to do with its spirituality, the spiritual presence depicted through the tears shed. And also the goblets in its hands. And the way the cups are parallel to the superconscious and the subconscious minds, and the stream of water between them is a symbol of union and balance between these two forms of consciousness. So that's like a give and take and a balancing of things and a blending of things and a mixing of elements. It could also represent mixing of two types of people coming together in all right, and there's okay, so there is a predestined situation here, I feel. And with the worlds, because of this image, this guy's kind of like going through a portal, and he's kind of Jekyll and Hyde. But I also am picking up like past life energy too, and something remembered and something passed on. I feel like some kind of lesson needs to be learned. But draw upon the strengths of Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. Those fixed signs are showing up twice here, and there could be a blending and balancing with somebody, you and somebody else of these signs, or something like that is going to be in the forefront. And there's like a completion. The world usually is a very happy card. It's a completion, fulfillment, promises fulfilled and kept, and a wonderful energy. But let me see in the book why it looks so interesting. So this Jekyll and Hyde energy here is trying to tell this narrative of, like, I guess a duality. You know, we have these blending, like blending yourself together and the two sides of yourself, maybe your shadow side. These are like transition. This is like showing a transition, and the central ingredient is the elixir, and here we have the elixir here too. And the scientist is taking a step back. He is wary of his reflection of that shadow before he, like, acknowledges it. And then after taking the potion, Dr. Jekyll goes through the circle and into a new phase as Mr. Hyde. And there's that empty bottle. He's holding the empty bottle because now he's a different person. So there's a church door and stairway, and it represents a lot of the society and religious stuff of the Victorian time. And the interpretation is just really loose and open, but I think that in general, like, we don't have to say that we have an evil inside of us or anything like that. I think what it's really representing is that we have a shadow part of us, and there's sometimes a time and place where we embrace our dualities, and not just embrace them, but find a way to merge those energies together. Not pure good and not pure shadow, but blended together. And acceptance, and an acceptance of others that have both together, and acceptance, like, not just writing off somebody and just saying, oh, they're narcissistic. I mean, they might well be, but maybe, but not necessarily. Just like sometimes people have faults, and sometimes they show their shadow sides, or they show their negativity, but that doesn't represent them as a whole. Like, try to see people as a whole, as as positive and sometimes negative too. And if the energies, the negative energies, weigh you down too much, then yeah, you don't want to be near that energy. But if you can be appreciative of the fact that that all of us do have, you know, many energies inside of us that we're working with. And also, a lot of people are actually working very hard with anxiety, depression, and other things, and trying to become better people. And so I feel like it could be like a giving a little bit of benefit of the doubt energy here too. So yeah, some interesting messages with these images, but I feel like a really positive energy because it's fortune, a gift, generosity, a win, just being moderate, and being that kind and moderate person that you are, and the world, then you complete it. You fulfilled your duty, you fulfilled your destiny, you've come to fruition of this situation. All right, and I hope you liked it. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.